Imagine having an entire team of expert product sourcing agents at your fingertips, each equipped with deep industry insights, speaking multiple languages fluently with global business connections, and instant access to over 200 million products from more than 1 million verified suppliers. Now, stop imagining, because you already have access to that with Accio, the world's first AI-powered sourcing agent from Alibaba.com. Accio was released a few months ago, and right out of the gate, it was an incredibly powerful tool. You simply entered in the product you're looking for, and it went to work, analyzing what you're looking for and finding the best products and suppliers to meet your needs. But now, they've introduced two new features that are once again changing the B2B sourcing game. The first is called Deep Search. When you enable this feature in Accio, it goes from being a lightning-fast sourcing agent to a dedicated, expert-level product sourcing analyst who doesn't just try to find you products. They try to understand your needs in ways you might not even be thinking about. Check this out. Imagine you're looking to source a very specific type of product, such as an electric bike battery. It has to be 48 volts, at least 13 amp hours, a constant discharge rate of 30 amps, and be able to work for bikes that are anywhere from 200 watts to 1,000 watts. Doing this search manually will not only be frustrating as you try to weed through all the different batteries available to find the specific ones that meet your needs, but it'll also take time. The one thing in life that you can't buy and is in limited supply. That's why Accio's new Deep Search feature is a game changer. You start off entering your search just like you normally do, but this time you turn on Deep Search, telling Accio to do a deep dive when researching this product in order to make sure that it understands exactly what you need, and then weeds out all the thousands of batteries that are close but don't meet your needs. As soon as you hit enter, Accio begins analyzing your request and pulling out the key details of what it is you're looking for. It does an initial search, then it starts looking at the first round of results to see how it performed. And as you can see here, from the 141,969 products that it looked through, it says it found one that met my requirements. Now, this is where the deep search function kicks in. So instead of me having to rephrase my search so I can see more than one potential product, it does that for me. It did that by looking at every part of my search to see what did and did not perform well. Then it creates multiple searches to try and improve the results. In this case, it came up with 4 brand new searches, all with me just sitting back, drinking my coffee. From here, it performs all those searches, checks the results again, and then notices that, while much better, it's still missing one of my key requirements: the need to have a constant discharge rate of 30 amps. It optimizes the search again, even noticing that the order of some of the search terms matter. Who'd have thunk that? And does another search for another round of results. This time, it found 35 top match products, but it's still not done. It recognized that it can still do better and comes up with yet another set of revised searches, yielding another set of products that meet everything that I'm looking for. Now, before it gives me these results, it performs a series of tests to validate the integrity of my results, such as a tiered price analysis, historical performance, abnormal MOQ and shipping costs, and the overall market alignment of each product, even detecting any potential attempts at manipulating the price. And finally, I get a well-researched and curated list of products, saving me hours, if not days, of research time. And one of the coolest features in the results is this indicator telling me how many of my 5 criteria were met by each product. And in this case, it was all 5 of 5. Now, that feature alone is pretty amazing. But imagine you don't know exactly what you're looking for. Maybe all you have right now is an idea for something or some type of business. Well, Accio's got you covered there as well, with their all-new business research feature. Instead of me trying to explain it, let me just show you what it can do. Imagine you want to open your own skating rink. I'm talking the old school roller skating like I used to do when I was a kid. Now, given I was only 12 or 13 when I went, chances are I don't really remember everything that was involved in opening that kind of business. But luckily, I don't need to. I simply tell Accio, using its business research function, that I want to open my own roller skating rink just like kind of went to back in the 80s. Then it goes to work doing all of the research for me. You can see everything it did here when analyzing what I was looking for in order to determine, was this even feasible? So it went out and put together an entire business plan for me. Accio even realized that my thoughts might be a bit nostalgic and I might not be aware of their current market trends and requirements, which is probably pretty true. But it was able to find a lot of information about planning, costs, location, even permits and funding. Now, once it was done, it put together everything that I need. It put together a business plan and even looked at the potential positioning in the market. It did a market analysis, looked at potential revenue streams, and looked at the competition on retro 1980s themed roller skating rinks. Then it went out there and started thinking about what's it going to cost to put this all together. I'm going to need flooring, skates, building renovations, licensing, marketing, and branding. Then it started looking at locations, how big I would need, all the legal and safety requirements, what kind of marketing and community engagement, and even funding and financial sustainability. And then here's where it really got interesting. It started telling me everything that I would need that I wasn't even thinking about. Of course, I'm going to need roller skates. That one I pretty much had figured out. But what I didn't think about was what kind of floor. Apparently, roller skating rinks use a lot of maple hardwood. I wouldn't have known that. Then it started bringing back the good old disco balls. That I definitely want to have in my roller skating rink. And some people don't want to skate all the time, so you might need some classic arcade games as well. And to bring back that 80s vibe, Accio knew that I would want some retro themed decor as well. These are all the kinds of things that I might not have thought about, giving me every single thing that I needed in order to really decide if I wanted to build my own roller skating rink. I've never quite seen anything like this, and it's so much better than doing all of this yourself, even with any other type of typical AI tool. And that's because Accio isn't just your typical AI tool. Sure, it's built using one of the fastest and smartest AI engines available, but it also has real industry knowledge from hundreds of thousands of suppliers and millions of products. You simply can't find that anywhere else. Check it out by going to Amazing.com/Accio. And once you do that, let me know what you think and what kind of product and business you're going to build.